In this episode, we are going to take a look at the G.I. Joe classified Jinx figure. So, stick around. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name is Rob, and in this episode, we will be taking a look at the G.I. Joe classified Jinx figure. Now, this is a much more modern interpretation of the character. Gone are the red baggy pajamas of the original release, and now we have a slim, trim cut ninja ready to dispense justice. So, without further ado, let's head over here and take a look at Jinx.
Yo, Joe!
Okay, here we go. This is Jinx. And like I mentioned, gone are the red puffy pajamas, as I always called them, that she wore in her original figure. Unfortunately, I don't have my original figure anymore. It's been lost to time. So when we do a comparison, I will pull up a picture and superimpose it off to the side. Anyway, let's take a look at what gear she came with. First off, she came with an ninja masked alternative head. Alternate. I like the tie in the back here. She came with her blindfold, which is pretty cool. She comes with a katana and scabbard. Scabbard is very rubbery, very loosey-goosey. The blade, though, of this is pretty stiff, so that's pretty good. So you're not going to bend up your blade. She has this like double-bladed naginata, like her original figure came with. Very cool. That'll definitely be what I pose her with. And two hands open for holding weapons. Now let's take a look at her up close. What a great face sculpt. Hair looks on point. I think that looks amazing compared to some of the other female figures. This necklace, this choker here, that's actually a separate piece, so that's kind of neat. The only thing that's kind of weird is the flesh tone here is different than the flesh tone of her neck. Got the dragon insignia, like the original figure. She has these tattoos, which I'm kind of on the fence about. This is very nice and squishy for posing. She has the booties like originally had. There we go. The puffiness of the thigh here kind of hampers that a little bit. There we go. The other one's just being difficult. Now, I've mentioned in the past with the female figures, I'm always afraid of moving their arms, but these feel a little bit more rigid than some of the earlier figures. I don't feel the same, like, squishiness that it's gonna bust. so let's put her blindfold on. Let's start with the eyes and bring it down. Oh, no peeking. I think that might be how I end up displaying her. That looks pretty awesome. But let's check out the ninja head. Oh, look at that necklace. Wanted to come off with that. There we go. I mean, that looks pretty cool, but I wish it was a full red covering, or they had at least the neck. But, like I said, I think I'm going to go with the blindfold look. So, let's put that one back on. There we go. The sword on her back. And let's change her hands so she can hold her weapons here. Ooh, what tiny little posts. And of course I put it on the wrong wrist. Oh my goodness. I'm worried about busting the little tabs, the little posts, and here I am making mistakes. There we go. So let's put her off to the side here. Pop up the picture here. So, pop. Okay. Like I said, the biggest difference is the full covering of her original uniform. Her red pajamas, as I've called them. I mean, other than not having the full arms and neck and everything covered, I mean, it's practically the same. Now this actually has a burgundy down the legs that the original didn't have, but as you see, we have the same dragon insignia. And another big difference was the original came with a backpack with 2 swords, but still has the naginata and looks a lot more wicked than the original, which is pretty cool. Now the original next to this one, yeah, I mean, leaps and bounds different. Like I said, more modernized with this one. It looks great. The only complaint I have is the tattoo for some reason, and I wish there was an option to do a full covering of the chest, the neck, and the face when you have the ninja mask on. But that's just my preference because it looks weird just the mask. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty nice figure. Glad it's part of the collection, but let's head back to me for some final thoughts.
Okay, back to me. As usual, with any classified figure, I'm going to say 2 thumbs up. Now, yes, there's a couple things that I don't like about it, but those are just personal preferences. It's nothing against the figure or the designers of the figure. The tattoo, I really have to think on that one. I don't know why, but even like rock and roll, I think it's just too busy. Too many tattoos. I think it's cool that he has them, but it just looks kind of awkward on him. But yes, if you look online, there's ways to remove the various tattoos from the characters without harming the figure itself. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Probably not, because happy enough with her on the shelf. So we'll see. Might be a rainy day and I just feel like doing it. Maybe I'll do a video on it and we can all investigate and see if the different methods I read about work. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everyone. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this or any of the other episodes that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad, and stay dorky.